Hey guys, hey, welcome. We're here. We're here with another pick a card reading. I've been feeling good to jump into this. We are here with a 6-planet retro. Mars is about to go retrograde as well, a day before Halloween, right? So this is something to keep in mind. Let's get into this reading. This is a pick a card. Does Spirit encourage you to travel? Is there something related to travel that is a focus here around this time? If so, what? Any particular tips? Any heads up? Let's get into it. We'll move this to the side and hopefully we can actually set up the sort of notice for the stacks so that it's easy and legible. We're going to have 6 stacks here. Let's backtrack the energy, clear it and ground. So this is all about travel. This is a pick a card all about travel. Thank you guys for tuning in. New followers, welcome. Okay. Let's clear it in the throat chakra. Those who've been following for quite some time, thank you guys for your support, for tuning in here to you. I have a lovely candle going here. So much chaos. It's this freaking retro season. It's just like, oh my god. Okay. The energy. Swear to God. I swear. If it's not one thing, it's another thing. It's like crazy. But this is the retro season, right? And it's a good thing because it ultimately brings, the unresolved, we'll say, forward in a more obvious way. And hopefully in such a way where you actually make some sort of, change with that, if you know what I mean. Okay. Right? Is that good? This is very awkward. Let's back it up with throat chakra. It is what it is. Let's make use of this beautiful real estate space up here. With okay. Does Spirit want you traveling? Let's clear it and ground. Let's backtrack, clear and ground. Let's clear the throat chakra. Does Spirit want you traveling? What's up with the travel thing? Okay. Let's backtrack through the energy. I'm a Starseed Channel Oracle Medium. Working here with the energy. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Heads up. If you are very fixed on a certain outcome, this is not the channel for you. All right. Let's get into it. Stack 1. We're going to start off by getting the energies here out. We'll pick a card for each of the stacks as a signifier. I swear. The cards are just sliding all over. Everything is falling all over. It's just, love and light. We're grateful. It's not the worst, right? Okay. But we have to clear it up. Let's clear in the throat chakra. Yeah, right, Cassandra. It's just a mess. It's just a mess. LOL. I'm so happy. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for your support. Yeah, we're going to go on members tonight. We'll update the weekly readings. We'll do a weekly, and we'll also do 48 hours. We'll also hopefully, I hope to squeeze in real time. Okay. I'm hearing, okay, well, let's just jump into it. Stack 1, we have the card, they want to know if you miss them. It's coming back together, almost there. And we also have your family is getting involved on astral or other. That is stack 1. And that is from the deck that I created. So I'm going to leave that there. Let's get into stack 2. It's from another deck here. I'm just using different decks. Stack 2. This is an oracle deck. Let's clear the energy. Stack 2, we have Epiphany, Seek Clarity. Stack 2. And we also have, let's back it up, clear throat chakra here. Let's clear it again. Embrace the truth illusion. Okay. Let's get one more card here from this deck on that. Yes, we have competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. I'm hearing strong. So, okay, one more card coming through. We have creative wonderment. Follow your passion. Stack 3. Let's get into a tarot deck here for you. Stack 3 on this immediate. We have the King of Coins. Okay, and I think we're going to leave it at that. Here, stack 4 is... We're going to work here with the Message of Love Oracle. Okay. Immediate chemistry. It says the attraction you feel is mutual. Unplug. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. We have mastery. You learn the spiritual lesson. It technically pops out in reverse. It's freezing. Hold on. I'm not going to work in cold ass weather like that. Give me a second, guys. Jesus. The heater's supposed to be on. Okay, you know what? I don't care. I'm going to wear a sweater. It is what it is. I'm working in 3 degrees. Okay. Love and light. Okay. Oh, I just saw the time right there. It's 12:12. So that, again, could be a particular message. I feel very complainerish right now. It is what it is. All right. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. This also wants to come through. We'll leave it. Let's go in the cycle and root. We'll get, yeah, it's clear. We'll get further when we are actually reading on the stacks. Do you guys like the separate decks for each of the stacks? Let me know. Never really done it this way. On the 5th stack, we'll pull from this astrology deck. Let's back it up. Third and throat chakra, Saturn in Sagittarius. And I even have this candle going, and it's like one of the coolest vibes. I don't know, maybe it's a vibe. Let's get further. Sun in Sagittarius. Anything else? Moon in Libra. One more card here for this deck. Okay, a few more. Mercury. Let's get all the cards there. Moon in Sagittarius. Mercury in Libra. And Venus and Taurus. I feel like if you're on this 5th stack, there's a change or a move you want to make. You feel possibly that it's going to have to happen pretty quickly. Okay. I just get the sense that whatever the change is, it's going to kind of like have to happen quickly. So I hear that again. So, yeah. take it as you will. That's if, in the sense of you're feeling that you got to make this decision quickly. Like, it's not something you can wait on, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, okay. On the 6th stack, we're going to use this Unicorn Oracle deck. Cosmic Emerald, number 31, create perfect health, access divine abundance. And we'll leave it at that. You guys, thank you for tuning in. Let's jump straight into it. We're here with stack 1. They want to know if you missed them. It's coming back together, almost there. Your family is getting involved on Astral. So what I'm going to do is organize these to the side, and we'll jump straight in. I'm going to recollect the decks, put them away, and we'll pull from whatever we would like to pull from for each of the decks, for each of the stacks. So, okay, let's start with all open decks. So just because, let's say, we're using one deck on one stack doesn't mean that we'll only use that deck in that stack. So let's get into it. Stack 1. What about travel? Okay, there are a few cards coming through. It says this is the second time. Okay, we're seeing something about family here. It says there is a family situation unrelated to you/them that is affecting them and you together. I get the sensation that there is a relationship here involved when it comes to travel. I see something about Turkey. I'm hearing something about specifically Istanbul. There's something about in another country. Either it's you or it's the person that you're dealing with. Okay. There's something about a long distance or a far off. It's a travel question. Okay. But it's something about, I don't get just like, in like it's not a local, trip, if that makes sense. So, okay, now I want more space. I don't like being crammed like this in the little corner of the table. You know what I mean? And this is like, we can make so much more space and just like have this centered, Oh my God, it's a Libra season, can you feel it? This guy, yeah, you're going to get this. Now it's not showing. This is awkward. There's no way. I mean, unless we're, This is like, okay, so. But the one thing is that I want this centered so that, give me a sec, guys. Okay. Okay. So, I just don't like this thing jutting out like that. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Okay. It's like, I don't like I don't fucking like this thing. Okay. I don't like the fucking, the karma of that board. We're going to put I'm sorry, guys. Someone's going to have to do timestamps. I'm not going to be, 11 light. Okay. There's an issue for some of you. We got something karmic going on. Okay. Sorry. You're going to have to, I feel, for some of you, make an executive decision on this relationship. It sounds like something is very karmic here for some of you. There's something going on with someone's family. Maybe you're living with someone's family. Some of you have to move. Okay, this is a clear answer. You're getting too cramped, too tired. You're feeling bloated, but it's not. It's in every way. It's not just. It's not with what you're eating. It's with what you're living in. This your space for some of you. This is not working for you. I'm hearing that now. It says they want more of you. Yeah, it's like your family. Either, yeah, the last thing we need is for the computer to fall back. Okay. All right. It's like, wow, what is this like moving camera? Is this simulated reality? It's like 3D thing. No, this is the camera's about to fucking go flying back. It is a Mercury retro, and then the computer is gonna. Let's clear the energy. Okay. Now, let's back it up. Yeah, so there's a family situation. Like, I feel like someone here is kind of maybe like also clingy. Okay, it's like they're kind of like constantly maybe chirping at you at home. This is for someone very particular, or this is someone else's situation. I want to pull further. There's someone who you're thinking about. This is not just like, I'm thinking of going like, off on my own in some, vagabond style. Okay. Travel, no. I feel this is like a long-term situation. I feel this even determines whether or not you want to be in this relationship with this person. So let's get a little bit further. Oh my God. Okay, we had a moment back there. Yeah, okay, give me a sec. Who are you dealing with? Sack one. I have the sensation that this is someone who it's like this is maybe their living situation. Some of you, it's like you can't have sex with this person because there's always someone there. This is the feeling I'm getting. It's like there's always someone there. It's like a cactus of a relative. I can't. Did we just say that? Yeah, we just said that. There's a cactus of a vibe going on, and maybe it's something that's just not. It's not feeling like you're not feeling free. So this is the context to the situation. Okay, let's get further. The chat's taut. Is it buffering? Shoot. No, not. We're just scared of the way that you threw your board. My God. Okay, let's get further. King of Wands. I'm going to slowly gather my things. I'm going to move out of this video, out of this chat. King of Wands, out of this live. Okay, let's get further. You're dealing with a Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries, or this is someone who's just nosy. It's like you're in a relationship. Yeah, 2 cups. Yes, guys, hello. 6 of Pentacles. You're in a relation. There's a third person here, and they're getting like very much in the relationship, all up in it. Some of you, they're like listening at the door. Hold on, are we filming? It's like the chat froze. Just to make sure that we are okay and we're filming. The last I see is Alice in Wonderland's 2 laughing emoji. Okay, good. So the two of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. This is someone here who you know very well. Yeah, 6 of Wands. This is even something related to your career, your work. I feel like you feel you're not going to be able to do what you need to do in terms of your career in this space. I feel for some of you, like maybe even you don't feel comfortable, okay, working there. It's like King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone here who you want to be with. I feel that you want to be with this person. Some of you, you're in a relationship with this person. You're in a relationship with this person. You really like them, but it's like they got something karmic even going at lovers. Yeah. You really like this. I see you are sure of this person. Okay, but there's something, maybe this is a company. Okay, so apply it right as you see it. But if this is I feel it's a relationship for some of you, you're feeling like, or there's something where you're feeling comfortable with this person, but the space isn't right. I see that this stack is for those who are like, this is perfect. If only it were, let's say, 10 miles away from his dad's house. I don't know. The moon coming through. 7 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. So now I just get the sense that this is something that is not like obviously a nuisance. It's more something subtle. I feel like you have a lot of really exciting opportunities here coming with this person, and you're thinking of that too. You're like, well, how can I live? Now let's get further. We've got, let's get some letter charms. I'm hearing time. Maybe even waiting. You have been, let's back up. You've been holding off on this. I feel you have frustration building. It feels very volcanic, actually. I feel like there's a lot of pressure here building. And some of you, you're going to start getting into arguments, okay, over silly stuff with whoever is in the household. If this is sounding like it resonates, okay. We have PBO. It can be somebody may have bipolar. We have OE. We have hill. We have do. I see that there's yeah, let's get further. Some of you, something about possibly Hawaii. Now, some of you really like someone, you want to be with that person, but they're living with their family, and you're like, I'm not living with your family there. Maybe they live in another country. We have Delphi, like the Oracle of Delphi. Maybe some of you are like, listen, I'm an Oracle. It's like I can't live with like your dad who's like I'm hearing even an atheist. I don't know. It's like someone in the household maybe is like kind of maybe I'm hearing they're oh no, I'm hearing something going on here. I'm hearing anti-Semitic. Oh no, this is something you're not feeling comfortable with someone or something. Maybe it's the city you're in even, but I feel this is like it's a group of people. It's not one person. Well, for some of you maybe. Some of you it's their dad. You're getting a strange vibe from someone's dad, but you're dating you're dating someone, but their dad, you're getting weird energy. So let's get further. I'm seeing something about I'm seeing Hebrew. We have Elohim spelled out. Elohim. We have hide. It's like, okay, now let's get further. We almost spelled Delaware. We spell we spelled Marblehead. We mentioned that earlier. That's in Massachusetts. Now, some of you, you're like avoiding someone maybe somewhere. Maybe, for example, you really want to move somewhere. You really would love to live somewhere, but then someone lives there and you're like, I just don't want to be there with that person because it's like every time they're in town, it's like you're going to see them or something like that. Or we have Philly spelled out, Philadelphia. We have BHI. We have B. Anyway, so make of it what you see. Again, those are the charms: BP, DEL, HI, EDE, OO, DM, AAE, and a blank tile. One blank tile. So some of you, you're not feeling comfortable here. You need to move. I hear that. For some of you, you see it. You're thinking about where though. So I feel like in this stack, this is something that is going to be getting more irritating over time. I feel like you already know how you feel. And like, I feel this is not just like, I just want to move. Like, this is like yeah. So let's go. But I don't know who's to say what, Give me a sec, guys. We're just going to get a little snack. We're only on stack 1 and we're already in snack world. Hey, Isaac. What's up, Isaac? Trying to get some shut-eye. I don't really want that. Let's see. Everything is so karmic. Okay, like the lollipop is already open. I don't trust that. What the heck? And this other lollipop is shattered. What the fuck is going on? Whatever. This is just like a weird. All of these are shattered. All these lollipops. I cannot. Everything's like fucking like haunted, bro. Okay. You need to move. And fast is what I'm hearing. Okay. Where? I just saw Nash spelled out. New York. What? It popped out. It was the first thing that popped out. 4 tiles popped out. 2 of them were right side up. It said NY. Then we have a RE. I'm hearing hurry. So, okay. I see inside the charms it says DC, so it didn't type out NYC. It could be, you know, on the outskirts. So those of you, maybe you're considering New York, you know, I mean, New York, you could have Buffalo. You could go all the way almost up to Canada. Anyway, okay. Okay. I'm hearing soon. You should make this move soon. You know, or you feel like it's coming up, you know. So, and I'm hearing I would get a space larger than where you're at currently. If you're in another place, I would get a place in another city that's bigger than what you have right now. This is what I'm hearing. So, as long as you can do that. All right. He's like, all right, I mean, can you pack my luggage for me? No, because like I don't. Yeah, can you pack my luggage for me though, Nat? I don't really know what I need in New York. I've never been there. Hi, Isaac. Some of you are gonna be the love of your life. Wherever you go. But you gotta move. Okay. Let's move things to stock through. No. Okay. Stock 2. 2. Stock 2. It's a timestamp. Stock 2. Some of you just had a child, or you're thinking of children. Let's back it up. Or you just had, how do we say? Okay, some of you want to get away from drama. This is what I'm seeing. Okay, either you had a relationship and like you're not up for what, some of you divorced. Okay, you just had a child. Some of you are going to move. Maybe you already know that. This is another stack. I would start looking at options like soon. You probably already know. Some of you just recently got a divorce, or you broke up with someone, but you have a child. I see that, Empress. Okay, let's get a little further. O I N IIHAS. So it's definitely time to move. I hear that again. There's something that it maybe isn't really going very well in the space you're at. We have Isha. We have Cheyenne, like Sheehan, Shian. We have Ian. Some of you want to move to Spain. Something about Spain. Thank you, for Mimi, for moderating. Okay, NAO. We keep typing out O. Some of you definitely have a child. Okay, I keep seeing this. So there's something about you're thinking the long term, maybe even for your children. There's something going on toxic though, or you don't have a good association with something and you want to get out of that space. Yeah. 5 of Swords. 2 of Pentacles. The Hierophant. The 6 of Pentacles. I think you're going to find a better education system somewhere else. I feel like there's something in your current space that I feel though there's a lot of just like you're over a vibe. Some of you even have a fucking stalker here going for some. I see that with the Queen of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. This could even be an ex. King of Cups. Or some of you are going to elevate. You have to leave something behind here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel this is toxic, whatever this is, or it was. Please move out of this space because this is, yeah, I think you know it, but like this person is, or this energy, it's not a good reminder. I hear that as well of what it is that you really find fulfilling for you. So maybe this is a career. So I don't know what that means to everybody, but to hear that is a career, Queen of Wands in reverse, just apply it as you do. I think that this is not a safe community even. You want to definitely move out of this space. You're like, I don't need to be here. I heard that Empress is like, yeah, I mean, what is this? Now, there is someone here who you will move with. I see that King of Cups. Some of you may have to move to live with this person, to meet with this person. It may be in hiding. I don't know. This sounds strange, but I'm hearing that. I don't know. You're going to get married to this person, or you're already in a marriage, but sorry, I don't know why it is that there's so much like drama. I feel drama here with the Queen of Wands in reverse, 5 of Swords, and the Knight of Swords. I feel like this is even something legal, like maybe for example, like you just won a legal battle and then it's like, I want to move out of this place because it's like, you don't want to be seeing this person every day. Like after you just won I'm hearing you just won the battle. I hear like that. So it's like, you don't need to stick around. You know what I'm saying? I want to move. So closer to whoever this is. King of Cups, Hierophant. I like their energy. Or this is coming. Maybe something abroad, but once you move out of this energy, you got to clear that, whatever that is. The nice words. Let's get a little bit more on that. I'm seeing Vermont, BT, Vermont. We have SOEN. Let's back it up. Let's clear in the sacral and the root. Nosy. Someone here is nosy. You need to move somewhere where this person's not going to always be like seeing you every day. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to always be like all up in your grill of your business because it's just like you're not in that space anymore. So it's like you don't want people just reminding you as like of who you're not, if that makes sense. Let's get further. CH, you want to clear that past. We have street and we have CH, channel. I'm here at channel specifically. Channel the street. Someone's guide may want an actual street here. We have TAEU, whatever you make of that. EU, some of you it's in Europe. So your guides may be encouraging you to maybe look abroad. I feel like you are already thinking of that. For some of you, I'm hearing something with the letter B. Chariot. You may, yeah, this is let's clear. It's gonna be quick. So I want to get a little bit more. Could we get a street name or number or something with that? 3, 4, and 1. 14. Yeah, from my vantage point, I see only 11, 2, 3, 4, 3, 11, 1, 4, 1, 3. And I see a 12 as well. I'm hearing 14. I'm seeing New York again for some. We have BUJ and BUJSZ. There's someone here who is like obsessed with you. So, yeah. This is someone who maybe, for example, like they have your phone number and shit. It's like you need to move maybe out of the country. Where do they want you to move? Sydney, Australia for some. Let's clear in the energy. I'm sucking on this lollipop. Sorry, guys, if you're like, what's that sound? Why does she sound like she's stuttering? IEDR. Red. We just almost have, we have ride. I'm hearing idea. You know, so in some places on the East Coast, they say idea. Okay. It's spelled sub, like Subway. Again, we have Jay-Z. I feel like you need to move to a bigger city. Maybe too many. Yeah, so anyways, you don't know what it is. When do they want you to move? Gemini season. You may have gotten some sort of inspiration around May or June during Gemini season. Venus in Taurus, Mercury in Libra. That's our current cycle. So this is something that is coming up. Like you already passed. Okay, how do we say? I see okay. There's something that you've already maybe even like you already did kind of move. Okay, for example, Mercury in Libra. This is the current retrograde cycle we're in. So yeah, I think it's pretty soon. I just saw Moon in Scorpio card. Exactly. Sun in Libra season. So between May and this season of Libra, I feel like your guides may want you to sort of maybe even start to get very serious about your options when it comes to this change and this shift. Maybe, for example, you know, they want you to at least, you know, make progress, okay, in the direction of actually whatever would be necessary for you to make this move. So let's move into the next reading. I think that's more or less the message. I'm hearing keep physically active and fit. So maybe you want to think about where you can do that. I feel some of you are like very popular or you're famous. And it's like, you're like, how, I mean, can I even go to the gym? Can I even like, so you have to think about, you know, maybe for example, you know, you can only go to a certain place within a certain city. Like they only have branches in that city. I'm hearing that, but this is something important. Like don't not live your life just because of these weirdos, right? This is how I'm hearing it. So for example, you got a crazy ass stalker in a small town. Okay, let's see, but you're going to this place. I'll give you an example. I had a kooky stalker at the gym show up. It's really complicated. Okay. beyond the gym. But it's like, I stopped going to the gym, not just because of that. Okay. You're not so powerful, but you are creepy. And so are the other people there. Okay. And it's like, I don't want to deal with that. And okay. So DC is different. Let's say, I'm sure if one were to go to that same, branch gym in New York or a much bigger city, okay, it would be a different story. So it's like, but personally, I haven't since been back to the gym. Yeah, because it's like crazy. And yeah, so anyways, let's clear the energy. So some of you, like, don't stop your life, don't stop your lifestyle. I think this is a message from spirit. If anything, I feel you're going to be doing much better. You're going to be feeling like much more empowered about your overall life. I feel like, yeah, and you're moving into that space anyways. So think about maybe the other aspects, start getting maybe in that lifestyle now. Okay, get used to that, or put the expectations here, because I feel like if you get back into something, we've been seeing that with the Empress and the King Ups, like it's time, it's less clear. Yeah, there's someone here who is very clingy. Well, on your ass, AJ. Yeah, there's someone here possibly even doing black magic, thinking they're very smart. We have JAN, January, C, Z. Yeah, blanked out. So for some of you, yeah, I mean, and if this is spelling your information, okay, this person is a goddamn stalker. This almost spells my last name. So let's clear it. I'm not doing no fucking black magic, binding spells, or magic on nobody. We are magnetizers. We do not have to do spells to do shit. Okay, let's clear in the signal and the root. So something about the Czech Republic, okay, so we're gonna get that square. So some of you, like maybe the last time this is creepy. I feel that this is a very creepy energy, whatever this is. For some of you, so you need to move maybe like really far away from wherever this place is so that you can really feel comfortable doing the things you love. Okay, maybe this is just getting a little too like well-known and too small. This space is because it's like a toilet bowl. I feel and it's like everyone's flushing in a circle. It's like, I gotta go. You're seeing the same people every day. It's like, if that's what's going on, yeah, you need to move to a place where you can feel more dynamic, if that makes sense. It's something, yeah, right, Goddess of the Night. It's just like, okay, like you need to get squared off. This person is, it's like, I feel like some of you are living in a space. I mean, listen, I mean, this is in DC. And this is, yeah, I mean, DC is a pretty so-called big city. I mean, it ends up being like smaller knit, but yeah, so I don't know. It's all relative. I feel like I'm seeing a light bulb here. Some of you need to be in a bigger city. This is what I'm hearing. Some of you famous, you have to definitely be in a bigger city because, I mean, no. Times are changing for you as well. Thank you, Drea. Living the light. Let's get further. Yeah. So, this person calling you. Okay, so maybe they even saw you somewhere. Yeah, this sounds like these crazy ass stalkers. Blowing up my phone, calling me. Okay. Oh, I saw you. It's like, this is crazy. So anyway, so this is some of you. Yeah, this is another level. Like you may have a restraining order on somebody here, 2 of Wands. Yeah, look at this. Some of you are like, fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Like you are literally going to move. I see for some of you to another country. Let's back. Yeah. So you need to, because listen, you can't like eliminate weird energy, right? Yeah, thank you so much, Mimi. You cannot eliminate so think about Beyonce. Is she going out there trying to make all these reptilians like stop reptilianing? No. She's got stalkers, she got crazy stalkers. She's still doing her. She's not gonna not go on her platform, okay? She's not gonna not go on and have her show, right? She's going to, what's that song? All right, already. Yeah, the show goes on, Lupe Fiasco style. Because you are the motherfucking Empress. And so that includes your lifestyle. Your lifestyle shouldn't stop. Okay. You need to do the things you love. Yeah. Because these weirdos are just like literally trying to be relevant. I hear that as well. In a space that is something very sacred and beautiful here for you. Like some of you here, it's literal. You feel like you can't, let's say, go out and have fun and hang out. And like, I can tell you for a matter of fact, like, yeah, I mean, with the stalkers I got in DC, yeah, no. Freaking weirdos. It's like, I don't want to be, I don't want to see people. So this is where it's like, to get more in this vibe. And I do see like you connecting with someone. You already know this person, King Cups, and this could be the father of your children. It's like, I feel like you need to move closer towards this person or with this person. I feel you are moving with this person. Some of you, you're thinking about where to have your child. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you, you're going to get married somewhere. But it's like somewhere where maybe you want to have your child. So you're thinking, I'm going to have this child and like, where am I going to have it? You know, where am I going to have the child? I see you really thinking about the map. I see you, this is someone here who you probably already have even singled it out. Okay. So, some of you or the person you're with may work for the government or they constantly travel. Some of you here, yeah. So you may have to, you know, you're thinking, should I be closer to, yeah. I mean, if you're going to have a child, I mean, come on, like you want the child to be close to their father. I'm hearing that. This is what I'm hearing for someone. Okay. Some of you, someone's famous or whatever, maybe they're traveling constantly. I'm seeing something about the United Nations. It's like, you're thinking like, should I just live in Paris alone? It's like, no, I think that you should live with this person. Okay, I don't know what that means for everybody. Okay, I'm sorry to give my 2 cents, but this is it's a 2 cents. Okay, but the third cent is always yours. Yeah, and the fourth for that matter, and the fifth and on. You know, you have to make the decision. But I personally feel like some of you, like for example, you could live in another. You're wondering, should I live like with my husband? I'm hearing that, yeah, or like should I be with my husband? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like something going on in the country for some as well, or they try. I don't see it's a set country. I feel like you're wondering if you want to have the child like even with on the road. Okay, maybe this person is even a professional athlete. I see them always like on the road. Let's clear it, or on tour, or given like they're a host to a show. Death card. There's someone there. Maybe they're famous, but it's like you're having your child. The child's gonna be so lonely. I mean, they're never gonna see their father. I hear that. I don't know. So maybe this is, yeah, please take it as you will, obviously, you know, but I don't see a toxic energy here personally, from what I'm seeing. I don't get a toxic energy. So it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. Maybe you're like, I don't want to live in the country that he's playing golf in. It's like, or what? It's like, but then, I mean, what about the child? You know, I don't know. So I feel like this is a question of what is going to be best. I do feel like, yeah, so this person maybe is like always on the run. They're always like on a show or something. Yeah, maybe, yeah. So anyways, yeah, so maybe, yeah, you need to think maybe about the child as well. Like sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, right? Like these creepo stalkers, it's a blessing in disguise because that's also like spirit saying it's time to, yeah, move maybe out of this because that's not for you anyways. Like, so the timing is maybe really perfect. Like you have a child on the way for some of you. And it's a new beginning of some kind even. And it could be your own, yeah, even whatever it is. This is coinciding with another, yeah. So it may give you an opportunity to grow closer as well to someone. There's someone here, real. I mean, it's like, I get the vibe, like, why not? Like, why are you not with this person? Like, why not be closer to this person is what I'm hearing. King of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Empress with the Ten of Pentacles. So maybe you were off. Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, Judgment, Chariot. I see you moving in with this person for some of you. Okay. It's like you're going to raise the child together. I'm hearing that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know why not Justice. So I don't know if maybe you recently like were traveling away or something, and then it's like, I feel like you need to come back and like raise a child with their dad, because I just don't understand like why you would be out on your own, and especially with all of this strange energy. Okay, this is a test. For some of you, like this is a test. He's having a puppy dream. This is a test, like in the sense of this, yeah, this is not working out anyways. So it's like, so then what are you going to do? It's like, okay, well, maybe I will go here or there. It's like, okay, so something is pushing you away, I feel as well, maybe in another direction. And like this person is more your type, your style for you. they're your lover. I feel like some of you have like maybe even neglected this person a little bit. You know, it's like, why? King of Cups and the Ace of Swords. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those moments like, well, we just grew apart, and then it's like, this. Maybe you're thinking like, there's a moment you're like, why am I not like with them? We have the Chariot and the King of Cups. It can be an ex, or this is something that, yeah, I feel you want to slow down now with something. Okay, I see that with the Empress. If this is not the original, so-called original father of the child, I do see that maybe you want a proper example of a father in the early years of this person's upbringing. Okay, so maybe you're thinking about that, and I do feel like you have someone really lovely here. It could even be a grandfather, okay, or something like that. Or there's someone here with the King of Cups and the Ace of Swords and the Chariot. This person is truly, you know, I mean, very, very, very much a good influence, I feel, as well, and like in general for you, right? Beautiful energy. Why not? King of Cups and the Empress, you know. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. You know, if it were, let's say, something else, like, I feel like, for example, you trust this person, you feel safe with this person. If this were the King of Wands, I'd be like, you know, but it's a King of Cups. Okay, I feel like it's a good match. You're not feeling like you cannot trust them. Yet again, I'm hearing that. It's like you can't, yeah. So feel that, yeah. And for some of you, you know, it's like, I feel like you even feel safer with this person. You're feeling like safer to have this person in the house. Some of you, okay, so this is someone, maybe they're inviting you to like live with them. It can be 10 of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah. King of Wands in reverse. See, okay, very interesting. 4 of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, so there's something that I feel like you tested out, or you're coming out of a moment, a period of silence. There's someone here who wants to maybe even raise your child with you. And they're like, hey, like, can we do this together? Like, I love this. It's almost like perfect timing even. There's something just clicking and it's perfect. How many of you know this is? Okay, let's just continue. It's like, imagine like you just maybe even adopted, yeah. A pet, a family. It's like something is just clicking. So that's all I'm going to say. King of Cups here, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. Could be even parents. Could be 2 people who you really trust. You feel very connected to. There's no question. It's like you don't have to feel like you're running away from, you know, some evil ass motherfucking villain with these people. So it's like you trust them. Maybe they're grandparents. Okay. Now, do they, you know, not like this energy? Hell yeah, they do not like this energy. They don't like this King of Wands in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse, whatever maybe created this drama here for you. I feel like they want to take you back into their, you know, into their experience even. Okay, so some of you, you're famous, and I feel like the fame is giving you a lot of headache. So you're like, I don't want to, yeah. And this is a thing for light workers, especially. I mean, you're going to be dealing with reptilians. So that's something you got to get used to, right? So some of you are thinking like, what can buffer the anxiety even that I have because of the situation? Some of you got, for some of you, let's go to the anxiousness. Maybe you could feel like, you know, that it's just not right. This is just not a good situation for me. Like I shouldn't just be sitting here dealing. I feel like you're fending off some strange ass Machiavellian, okay, I'm hearing chain restaurant of like reptilian. What? It's like, hold on, reptilian owned. Yeah, this is a message for someone. Sounds like DC. Okay, let's clear it. I know, really, like really. 6 of Wands, 11. Like, let's clear the energy. Let's clear. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah. There's just something, guys. Like, and so yeah, you know. Like maybe you had more like interest in doing that even. Like I see some sort of like octopus creature here. It's like all these fucking tentacles. It's like you don't know where they're at. It's like, don't deal with that. You know, you don't need to deal with that. Like chill, enjoy your life, okay, with the Empress now. And I feel like that you are wanting to do that. Now this is a fine line because I mean there's shadow work too, right? And there's also grid work. But I think you're now at the point where it's time to move because this is like, or they're getting their karma on their own. You're not, yeah. So it's like, maybe your job is done. So this is the clue now. Knight of Wands on the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you you're gonna pull your assets the fuck out and you're gonna reinvest that shit where it's gonna serve you. I see it like this. So lovely. I feel like you're also gonna drop a contract for some of you. Some of you, I see you're gonna have more time for let's go. Yeah, so and I would be private about your plans because these people are slothy. And they're all over your social media, just like, no. It's like, yeah, where is she off to? It's like, oh God, bye, not interested to be sharing my personal business, you know, like all in the grill of everyone else's like morning feed scroll. When someone wakes up, they're just looking at your personal life. It's like, let's think about that. If you're posting your personal stuff on your social media, okay, so-and-so, and you know, off yonder, waking up in the morning, okay, just the first thing they see is your life. You know, I don't know about that. I just don't know. For everyone, you want to maybe think about that. Maybe it's time to be more private, right? So, because people around the world just like see, you know, we all have. Oh, Mimi, we all have. We all have learned the hard way with that. Oh, trust me. I used to give my phone number out for client readings. Oh my God. I used to I even offered somebody a FaceTime call for a private reading. Just no comments in my, love it. Like it's, you learn. Okay. So don't be hard on yourself, but like it's time and it's always meant to be, right? I feel like right now, though, Spirit is saying like, it's a good time to shift. Let's move into stack 3. Oh, the card just fell. It's okay, guys. Hi, baby. So where are you moving then? Well, once upon a time. Would you guys be down for like nighttime stories with Isaac? With Isaac. I'll have to start another channel for that. Fuck it. Maybe we'll just do it all on one channel. If you guys can't handle who I really am, it is what it is. All right. Right? Every time I'm like, sometimes I have, like, let's say an idea for different kinds of videos. I'm like, maybe I'll make like enough. But then I'm like, why would I separate my life? You know? Why should I separate my life? Okay, let's go further. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like some of you've got a lot of Cancer. Let's back it up. Some of you have got a lot of Cancer in your chart. You got a lot of Taurus, Capricorn. Some of you are like, I feel like when you click with when you live somewhere, you really live there. Danger cat. Yeah. I was thinking like, maybe I'll do another furniture video something video. And then I'm like, okay, during Mercury retrograde, it's like, it would be, you know, those live videos on YouTube that are just like 24/7. It's like a cam set up in like a city. Watch Brussels like 24 hours a day. Brussels, the city center. It's like, watch like, because I mean, trying to assemble something during Mercury retrograde, it's like, all right, 10 of Cups. Not too far off from what it was the last time we were assembling the bed. So yeah. Go, bro, on Isaac. Must have been, that's a good idea. Very, 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 very interesting. Can you imagine? His head would be all like, it'd be like, what now? Tell me. Okay, listen. I'll try my best. Okay. Sometimes I do get distracted. I am a Gemini. He's a Gemini sun. His Venus is in Aries, and his Mars is in Pisces. So he has a lot of mutable energy. Okay. 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Some of you get addicted to wherever you're at. I feel like you're the type, even if like something is like breaking down, moldy, it's like, no offense, love and light, but like it's a metaphor, okay? Yeah. But I feel like you get attached to things, okay? It's like, I feel like you're the type, someone will walk into your house and be like, this thing is broken. It's like, it's a memory. It's like, it's sentimental. I don't want to move. It's like 10 of Cups. Now, some of you got broken stuff in your house. I would get rid of that. So there's something that, you know, has spider webs even all over it. I don't know. Are you the dude in the haunted mansion? Okay, let's get further. The 4 of Pentacles. It's like, Yes. I'm living in a haunted mansion. What's wrong? It's like, I don't know, maybe it's time to, maybe you want to change, you want to vibe change. Now, so, but I like my space. Like, what's wrong with it? It's like everything. Fucking everything. Listen, you need to, as like your guides, maybe you're not getting maybe enough stimulation, but like you're obsessed with your place. It's like, I love my TV. I love where it's at. I have my snack cupboard. It's perfect for me. It's like, the type, it's like they don't ever want to elevate with the technology. I hear, like, I'm sorry to be offensive to anyone, but oh wow, I just saw 10101. It's like everything is like, yeah, in its place. It's like you like the feeling that everything almost is frozen. I hear it like that. Listen, everything is fine. Don't change a thing that's not broken kind of vibe. That's clear. I feel like people come over your place. So what is all this stuff? It's like 800 years old. It's like, but it works for me. It's like, this is your, this is your place. It's like, this is your hobbit house. Like, you don't want to move. Is this the other side? To the coin. That's the back. That's better than what I said, buddy. The sun. Now, here's what I'm going to say. I can see where you really like your space. And I feel honestly, it's to the point where I don't think like anyone, can get you out of this place. I'm going to be quite honest. For some, I though feel that maybe a vacation would be an interesting idea. Okay. With the sun, I feel like, yeah, because if you think about it, the sun comes out every so often, like maybe a trip or a vacation or slowly easing into like, yeah, a different kind of maybe scenery, something a little bit different. It's like maybe kind of interesting. Okay. It's like, because I feel like you don't want to give something up. You don't want to give something up. It's like, you're very, yeah. So I feel like you're the type where it's like, if I don't, yeah, you don't like change. I feel you have a lot of earth in your chart. Let's back it up. Let's go in the sacral chakra. So yeah, I feel like for some of you, and hey, if you don't want to travel, it's like, maybe you can watch, a documentary series on a place, inspiration can come in so many forms. So I feel like, there's nothing wrong with looking at places, for example, is what I'm hearing with the sun. So some of you, maybe even you want to travel even to certain places, maybe somewhere is very sunny. Okay. I see that you're like, I like the 4 seasons. I don't want to move. I'm hearing that. It's like everyone here is looking around you though. Why not? Like, don't you, but it's you and this is your life. And like, this is you. So you always gotta be honest with yourself. And I feel you like your space. I feel like you feel you should be there. Actually, it can be even like a tribal thing. I'm not sure, take it too well. You like it, but you do want maybe to like diversify. Yeah, the second time I got the High Priestess. So there's something here, maybe even like energetically speaking, like that you feel is necessary for you to maintain some space here. It could be grid work, but maybe it's just travel. Maybe some of you, like, you're very averse to the thought of that, though. It's like you don't even maybe want to, let's continue. Can we get, let's get your sign placements. I feel like you got a lot of Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus. It's like, you don't want to change anything, I feel. It's like where you keep the spoons and the forks. It's like, it's fine for me. It works for me. It's you, like, kind of getting angry at someone. Okay, the sun in Leo. Interesting. Saturn in Aquarius. Let's get a little further. So yeah, I feel like you may have random objects around at your house too. It's like you have different props. It's nobody understands what any of that is for, but it works for you and like it's your stuff, It's like you're not living here. Maybe people come over and they're like, what's all this? It's like that's your stuff. So maybe like the issue partly is like, yeah, maybe you compare yourself even and it's like, well, they live here or they live in that bigger house or blah blah. But then it's like, but then this is like something you're comfortable with. So maybe some of you, maybe you are already traveling, but then it's like you're not sure if you want to move. I do feel like this does work for you. Like I'm starting to agree. We're all getting sucked into this vibe. It's like, okay, but but I feel like, yeah. Venus and Leo. A lot of Leo, wow. Like maybe you really also like your space. You like your personal, and it's like when people come over, it's like I feel like you want them to go home soon. I'm hearing that. Oh, this sounds bad. But I'm hearing that way. Okay, let's get further. Like you like your hobbit house. For a small number of you, maybe you're a little greedy. It's like I don't want people like eating my snacks and everything is in place and like they're gonna move my stuff. It's like, I don't know. Yeah, it's like, because maybe for some of you are like, you don't distract me from my grid work. Like, I'm literally like, yeah, you have your routine, but it's like, maybe to someone else it looks minimalist. It doesn't matter. Like, yet again, let's get further. Yeah, I see something about a hobbit house. So let's continue. Maybe you're very wealthy. People are like, you could afford more. It's like, what are you doing? It's like, maybe you're cheap with yourself. Moon and Leo, 3 planets of Leo. Listen, some of you, you're like living maybe out back somewhere. You're like, yeah, this is inspiring to me. It's like you're able to make your music where you're at. It's like, I feel someone's looking at you like they want to like abduct you. It's like, no, this is where I gotta be. I'm gonna song because there's no place I'd rather be. Let's continue. Okay, it is cute. It is cute. I'm hearing, yeah, pleased to meet you. And then you run back into your hobbit hole. It's like, you don't want anything fancy. I feel it's like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't need anything fancy. You know, it's something that feels right to you. You know, it makes me think, you know, Isaac loves to burrow. You're going to give him like a really, really nice, like, you know, even like doggy house or doggy bed. He will go under this little couch and just go in, you know, it's like, so there's something that, yeah, feels right to you. Venus in Cancer. I feel like you just like to also be alone. Moon in Cancer in reverse. I feel people, yeah. So anyways, Mercury in Leo. Wow, interesting. Wow, we did the Sun card. Maybe some of you, like, people are shocked. Like, they would expect you to be living like, you know, living la vida loca, like cashing out, you know, your rupees. It's like, no, you're just like wanting to live like a little munchkin here like this in, you know, the forest. Okay, Moon in Taurus. So let's get further. But I get that you get anxiety when people are around your stuff. I just see that. It's a little bit of like a prey drive. Like just a little bit of like, you know, even dogs, like animals, like when someone comes around their space, maybe you feel territorial even. It's like you don't want anyone. Some of you, I feel like this is something tribal. It's like this is grid work. Some of you, it's like you're got to protect some property even. Maybe you work out. I'm here right New Shetland. You work out in like maybe some. What's that word? Zamboni. I'm here in Cambodia. Wow. Some of you live like in a little tent or something out in the, maybe even the safari, you know, you're just, that works for you. So let's get further. Yeah, maybe it's more even like, some of you like nature a lot. I see that. Maybe you had the opportunity to move to like a big city, but you're like, it's just not me. For some of you, I feel like there is a question of your like upbringing or maybe your morals. Like this is just more comfortable for you. Saturn and Pisces. I'm not getting, yeah. So there's something that maybe really is important to you. Maybe you feel you need to protect even a certain land. I'm hearing reservation rights. I'm also hearing preservation. So let's say that, you know, there's some, you know, bill that's going to be passed. It's like, okay, I see you kind of, yeah, in a vibe like, I don't want to move from this place. How do we say it? Like you want to protect something basically. Okay, so let's move into the next reading. I feel like that's kind of the answer, but can we get a little bit further? I'm hearing something about Arizona. I'm hearing something about Florida. Some of you, you're a retired politician or something. I'm even seeing that. For some, I'm hearing something about lobbyist. There's something that maybe, you know, you did even for your career. Even if you look at this card, it looks like the White House. I just realized that. But I'm seeing that this is something even about, let's say, for example, it's like you want to protect a certain property. Maybe you own this property. Okay. Maybe you don't want poachers coming on your property. Okay. That's so specific. So yeah. But it's like you're living there and you're tending the space because you don't want someone else to come on and because they're going to just take it over. Basically, I'm seeing that they're going to turn it into like, you know, Hollywood or something. And you're just like, no, this needs to be what it is. For some of you, it's like some marshland. Yeah. So I feel like you're dedicating yourself to like whatever this movement is. Okay. And so, you know, yeah, and I feel like you just want to be in your vibe, and I feel like you may have we just spelled hand. It's like, you need me to give you a hand, Marty? It's like, no, I'm fine. It's like, I see you like shutting the door. He's shredding his pee-pee pad. So let's get further. Yeah, I feel like, you know, you're very so-called like capable on your own. It's like you got a minimalist lifestyle going for some of you. You know, it's like, well, why do you want to hire a butler? Why do you want to hire this or that? It's like, this is fine for me. You know, I feel like you're like standing on guard outside your property. It's like, I'm not moving. You hear me? It's like something like that. Jupiter in Capricorn. This is all signs. Stack 1 through 6. You can, yeah, so just meditate on, take it as you will, stacks 1 through 6. Moon in Libra. Maybe you just like have what you need there as well. Yeah. So anyways, I feel like you're paranoid a little bit. It's like, you feel someone's trying to push you out of your space because they're going to come in and kind of like even so-called gentrify it, whatever the equivalent of that would be. But I feel like it's a matter of rights even. I see that you physically, yeah, this is important. So let's move into the next stack. I'm hearing Armando. It's like you want to kind of tend the land all yourself. Maybe they want to hire like a farmer or whatever. It's like, no. It's like, I want to plow the land all on my own. Because for some of you, right. All stacks could resonate. You know, and at different times. So maybe you can come back to the reading over time. Save this video to a playlist. And yeah, you can come back to it over time. Mars and Aries. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. For some, yeah, anything else? I just want to know what he's chewing. Hi, good boy. Oh, that's your treaty. That's a good boy. Yeah, this is for Isaac. Good boy. Yeah, so I'm hearing something about 100 years. It's like I see someone hobbling out. Good boy, eat your treat. That's your treat. That's a good boy here. You're like, I'm fine right where I'm at. It's like you don't want someone to plow the land for you. They're gonna, you know, like if they do that, they're gonna start making everything GMO on your property. I'm hearing that as well. So you're like, fuck no. I see you like tracing the property. Okay, some of you, this person, it's like you're driving around. It's like in circles. I'm hearing something about Tuscany. So yeah, it's like you're like looking out. It's like any intruders. It's like you're gonna protect this space. So let's move into the next reading. Stack 4. Hey Gabriel, what's up? I'm hearing something about Facebook. Okay, so it's like, come on, you got to get on Facebook. And like, it's like, no, yeah. So, because I don't feel like if you chose that stack, you're not really into Facebook. It's like, that just waste time. I got to deal with real issues like on my property that you're obsessed. For some, love and light. So you driving in circles. With the tractor, it could be like maybe even you have a fear of something. Maybe it's something that happened in the past. Or maybe it's like, yeah, I mean, hey. You know, maybe it's like a thing that happened in the present life and you're just like, no, I don't want that to happen again. Like maybe someone tried to sprinkle some GMO seeds on your farmland and you don't want any of that bullshit. It's like, or it's a metaphor. It's like, I don't want them to infiltrate, if you know what I mean. You guys see it? Can you spot him? Where's Waldeck? All right. Let us get further. That makes sense. Must have been. Yeah, it's almost like someone is willing to live in like a shack, okay, but they want to be close, let's say, to, if they're, let's say, doing construction on a property, So anyways, this person is really into their work. Let's move into the next reading. Is this stack 4? Maybe it's even like the city in general. It's pick a stack 1 through 6. Currently, let's try. Yeah, it could be like the whole entire city or the state, even the country. Fuck it. Maybe even the planetary dimension. It's like, why are you on Earth, bro? It's like I'm ringing you from yeah. It's like I gotta do my starseed stuff. Hold on. It's like you gotta do your light work. So it's maybe a testament. Yeah, for some of you, it's a testament. It could also be a test. You know, maybe there are people coming through like, why are you living there? It's like because you are here doing your light work and your grid work. So, you know, yeah, you know when. And I feel with this side, you're at this reading like by accident kind of vibes, because I feel like the thought of travel for you is like, no, you know. I don't feel like you're all up in this read, like, right? This is more like, you know, because I feel like if you probably like misread Mercury retrograde style, the title of this reading, you probably think travel says something else, like, you know, something like this. Let's get further. Stack 4, pure intention. What's going on, stack 4? Getting sleepy. How many stacks? 6. Okay, 4. Is this resonating, guys? Hit the like button, let me know. Hitting the like button helps this video also get around further to other viewers. Yeah, it can help spread this message. If you feel guided, of course, no pressure. Spiritual warrior. Okay. Okay. I feel like you have, I'm hearing Douglas. Crystal. LOL, I just come to hang out for these lives. I'm strapped down to this property. I feel like you give people like scary looks. It's like, oh my God, this reminds me. It's like when they go door to door, it's like, you want to sell this house. One time I heard this actually happen in real life. Yeah, in the RL. I literally heard like a door-to-door salesman, like real estate agent, like go up to someone's house and like, you know, yeah, he was like, were you maybe, yeah, would you consider? It's like, and the dude was like, you know, we've been living here for like 45 years. Anyway, so yeah, it's like they were kind of defensive. Let's get further. I'm not saying that you are, but yeah, someone was defensive. Okay, 5 of coins. Some of you have a lot of cattle. You have a lot of animals. Some of you have a ranch. You're thinking of what to do. This is legitimate. This is like, oh, I see, Crystal, I got you. Pure intention, Kakuna, white light, spiritual warrior. How does it feel? How does that feel? I remember I was doing the nomadic thing and I was like, oh man, it's getting kind of nauseating a little bit. Loving light, very, very grateful for the experience, very grateful for the experience. But it was like getting like kind of, I wanted to settle back into some space. Like I wanted to settle and ground. But of course, whatever's meant to be as well. Sometimes spirit has you traveling. 6 of Wands, a King of Wands. All right, a Hierophant, and the King of Cups in reverse, and the Fool in reverse, the Ten of Swords. And the Cups upright, the Hanged in reverse. I feel like you have a lot of Gemini in your chart. You're very like dynamic. Okay, you have a lot of Jupiter even. I feel like you have a lot of animals. Something about animals. Like a lot of different animals or something like that, or some of you, you're a breeder or you breed animals, or something about animals, or some of you have like, yeah, guinea pigs, mice. Some of you have a healing center, a healing farm. Some of you, you're a veterinarian. You have an animal hospital, a pet clinic, a pet healing center or something like that. Some of you have a big ass property. This is what I'm hearing. So I feel like if anything, this question is more expanding with another location. I feel this is not really like your home. Well, it might be, but it's more like maybe should I live on this property or that property? I feel you have multiple properties. Okay, let's continue with the devil. Yeah, some of you though, okay, so what's your advice? Let's clear it up. What's your advice? I'm hearing your health. So if you were, let's say, like at a spot where whatever it is, some of you, like you keep throwing your back out. Maybe, for example, you need to move somewhere with an elevator. This is what I'm hearing for some, the devil. I don't know. That's so specific. There's something going on somewhere. You may want to like hire someone to help out. This is the last deck. Last deck on the down low. listen, but what about, like, are you sure you don't want to maybe just hire? It's like, no, I'm going to do it on my own. So, but for some of you, or there's something about a flight. I remember when I was living in Siena, Italy, where I was living in this little medieval, old little apartment. There were like 10 flights of stairs. It was it was a lot of stairs, guys. No elevator. And it was like this 90-year-old couple living at the top. And our doors were one apart from each other. And we would see them every day going up the stairs together. It was just like amazing. Okay, they would take their groceries. It's like, yeah, we wonder why people in Europe are so healthy. Okay, but for some, maybe there's something here. Maybe you need help carrying your groceries. This is the maybe you're not 90 years old, but like, you got the first world problems going on. Hi, Isaac. Or, maybe you're not doing that enough. Maybe you need to be doing that enough, for some of you. And it's like, or something about laundry. Yeah, it can be. It's like, don't. Yeah. So take it as you will. Something needs to maybe change about that. So please consider that. But I'm not getting a hardcore, like, you need to move. I just have so much love for Isaac. I just need to come and grab you. Baby. Oh, your babies. Some of you, something going on with your diet. You may be kind of feeling kind of inflammation. I see that with the 7 of coins. So, yeah, maybe, for example, like you're living on some property, but like you don't have access to the stuff you need. Okay, it may be time to maybe expand with another location. I see you having multiple properties. Let's get into the next reading. I hope this reading is helpful. Let me know. Oh, sorry, Isaac. Are you okay? Aw. Okay. Where's your dolly? Is that Isaac's? Okay. Stack 5. Stack 5. Queen of Cups. Some of you just moved, like, very recently. And you're like, here I feel again a lot of Gemini, Pisces. It's like, should I move again? It's like you maybe can like change. We did this reading similar like a few months back. And let's back it up. Let's clear the energy throat chakra. Let's clear the energy throat chakra. Yeah. 4 of Wands. There's something that, I feel this is not so much a move, okay, as it is what's maybe inside of your space. So for some of you, maybe you're thinking like, I can invest in more stuff to change the interior of the space, or I can just move. I don't feel this is a hardcore, like, you need to move. Okay. This is maybe even, something about the details here. Maybe, for example, you can get a bigger mirror and expand the space. It can look bigger, brighter. There's a little fixes that you can do for some of you. Yeah, like there's this double card with a mirror. There's something that maybe you need to upgrade inside. I don't see you maybe necessarily having an idea of where you want to move, which is part of it. So in this stack, in particular, I feel like maybe you're even overwhelmed by the options. Some of you, let's clear the energy in the throat chakra. Some of you have too many options. Some of you, you're also, I feel, kind of lonely. Maybe you're a little bored and feeling very random. I feel like if you were to have a roommate, it might be really helpful for you. It can be. Or for some of you here with the 2 of Cups, it can be that, you're waiting on someone. You may want to, you're waiting on someone. You may want to move with this person. Yeah, I feel like for some of you, you're a musician. I feel like living with someone may be very, very helpful for some. Yeah, again, we see a mirror for the third. Yeah. So I feel like you're kind of in a space right now in your life, possibly where in your life possibly where you're, you're more like open to different stuff. Like I don't see you with children. I don't see you locked down even into any contract in particular. If anything, you can even break whatever contract you're in right now is what I'm seeing. For some of you, there's a question of like your satisfaction though. I feel like there's maybe something that you feel like it's not something. Yeah, let's clear it. Some of you, the feng shui is off. So some of you will move. I see that maybe you will change units. Okay. This is reminding me of the other pick a stack reading about travel. So I see that if you are thinking of moving, it's like you're getting overwhelmed. I think some of you are going to scratch the idea of moving. I feel it's more like getting down to priorities. Let's move into the next reading. Getting down to like, for example, like what is it actually that I'm looking for? Okay. Is it like, do I really need like a house with a garage? I'm hearing like that. Or do I just maybe want like someone to talk to? I'm hearing that as well. Wow. Interesting. This is a lot of mutable energy, I feel. I feel like for some of you, if you chose this stack, it's like you're not sure what you are even like wanting in your life right now. And I feel maybe for some of you, it's like you're not sure. No judgment. I mean, hey, this can be my freaking stack. Like, yeah, chill. But for some of you, it's like you're feeling like random. It's like, well, if I live with someone, like I wouldn't care about like the space being like this or that. It's like I hear it like that. So maybe it's a matter of your social life, right? Maybe, for example, like you want to be dating someone. I see for some of you. Yeah. So, but I feel like you're going to meet someone and then it's going to be better. Whatever this is going to make more sense. For some, it's a general video. Obviously, you got to do shadow work. We're not just sitting here like, yeah, I just want someone because I'm lonely. No. This is like you got to do your shadow work. Some of you, being alone, there are so many benefits of being alone. There's tremendous benefits to being alone. This is a general video, though. Please talk to your person practitioner before making any major lifestyle decisions. Okay. I'm getting from spirit that you don't have right now like a clear idea of, I don't see you having like a huge move, but that might not be for everyone. So SIAH. That's good. He's playing with his toy. His toy, his big toy. OESIAH. Okay, let's clear the energy again. Let's come down left side body. Yeah, some of you also I feel have some. Maybe you are a little bit too social. Maybe you need more private time. So I feel like for some of you, you got to think about your priorities. For example, do I need a huge living space? It's like, do I really want to keep up that whole like lifestyle where I'm inviting all of everybody and we're all in the living room 12 times a day, and it's like. Maybe some of you, you want to be more low key. You have to think about the long term. Well, I don't really want to have that bachelor life forever. I want to maybe date someone and so this is maybe your priorities you have to think about. Let's move into the next reading. And I do feel like there's someone who's maybe like too much in your space. It can also be. And so maybe you got to move away from them. Let's move into the next reading. Or organize your space, have boundaries. It could be that you currently have a roommate or you have several, or there's something. It could even be maybe you're a landlord and you have someone in your space. So you need to maybe make a decision. Let's move into the next reading. You got to make a decision on who can also come into your space. 3 of Cups, Ace of Wands, the Devil. I almost get a vibe of like, should I sell the property or just kind of change the way that I'm also, getting people into the space? For example, like what are the requirements for the tenants? High Priestess, maybe you want to use more discretion. You want to be more discretionary with who you allow to rent your space. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the High Priestess. Yeah, but I feel you can easily sort of fall back into love with your space. Let's move into the 6 stack. Three of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Devil, the Six of Swords. Yeah, and I just get in that last deck, there's someone very nosy. So take it as you will. The High Priestess, Six of Swords. It could be even, yeah, however, family member, a relative, or a friend, or a so-called whatever. Six of Cups in reverse. For some of you, six stack. For small number of you in that last stack, you may have an Airbnb. Yeah, so, okay. That's the message more or less. Feel free to watch it a few times over. I think that's more or less the message. I feel like, for example, like you can make it a more quiet and private space for yourself. Maybe you don't want people staying in, yeah, like frequently. Six stack. Some of you want to move, I feel, because there is an experience that is you need to clear. Okay, yeah. Six of Cups in reverse, the High Priestess. Some of you, you're going to be healing. Some of you, you're moving for healing purposes. You're selling a property. I see that with the Ten of Pentacles as well. I feel like you had this kind of last minute vision, Sun in Pisces. Some of you, there's someone who may come through, and it may be a joint venture. So I'm seeing that strongly, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.